the camera down the road, I'll catch it. Watch it. Right there. See?
C0P Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. The video footage that you saw is of an incident that occurred at a place called Mona Road, Karachi, I think, in which a lady was coming home, going about her business, came back home, was about to go through her gates when she was unexpectedly surprised by two men on some sorts of yang bike. Apparently, they've been trailing this lady, probably saw where she went to some sorts of financial institution. As soon as she parked up, they laid in the cuts. And when she came out to go through her gates, them jump off of the bike, scale the bike, and probably scale the fence after the lady locked her gates. You could see those people or one of those men leaving with her bag, running towards the bike that was waiting in the cuts. Needless to say, they robbed this lady, then take what themselves, jump back on the bike, cut out of the scene. In this Yuletide season, supposedly festive season, you have to be very vigilant, because the people that are thieves are out. They are waiting for the opportune moment for you to be slipping, in which them can slide, take away your bag, take away your goodies, your jewelry, your phone, and then take what themselves, possibly even taking away your life. The footage that you heard is from the po from some sorts of CCTV. The voices that you heard in the background was probably the po investigators. This lady was another one of those victims that probably was distracted by something. Dep on the phone, was not fully aware of her environment, and these people caught her slipping, and they just slide into her space, took away her bag with some sorts of phone, some sorts of key, some sorts of goodie, and then them cuts. Unfortunately for her, there was no sorts of po nearby, no sorts of neighbor with some sorts of legal firepiece that could have blazed them up and took them out on the spot. They live to tell the tale. However, people like them say, every day that the bucket goes to the well, one day the bottom is going to surely fall out. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called, do not buy a 6 for a 9, or else you might get screwed. I am speaking about a video that is making its round on social media. In this video, you could see some people from some sorts of infrastructure place. They seems as if they were farming vultures that was supposed to be turkey. Now people, when you look at the anatomy of a vulture and that of a turkey, they are pretty much the same. However, I am sure that the meat is not the same. I am sure that the health conditions in which they were raised at is not the same, because if you know anything about vulture and turkey, them not eat the same thing. So therefore you are eating something that more than likely you would not buy had you known. So therefore, wolf in a sheep clothing, that is what you're buying. You're getting a 6 for a 9. Now people are going to say to themselves, well, surely this is not Jamaica. Surely this cannot happen in Jamaica. But the truth and the fact is that anything that you see on social media, it is coming to a theater, coming to a market, coming to a wholesale near you. If you look at the anatomy of turkey neck and probably a vulture neck, it is probably going to be the same thing. I know that this is Thanksgiving, and I know that a lot of persons are celebrating Thanksgiving, which would have been today. However, are you getting turkey neck or are you getting vulture neck, JOHNCROW neck? People like me say, just be very careful where you go to enjoy your favorite Thanksgiving meal, who you trust, who you buy stuff from. Sometimes you cannot be penny wise and pound foolish. And these people, they prey on people that are looking for a deal. Everything is not as it seems, so therefore sometimes it might look like turkey, sometimes it might look like vulture. However, be very sure that what you are getting is what you are paying for. You are getting bang for your buck. You are not getting anything that is cheaper than it is supposed to be. Anything that is cheaper or seems better than it is, more than likely it is. So therefore, people, be very vigilant. Who you buy from, who you eat from. If it is not turkey, maybe you don't want it. Maybe it is vulture in a disguise. JOHNCROW meat. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called Thief Will Never Prosper. Whenever these po catch these thief, why don't they take them out on the spot? Why do they give them a chance to live, only to come back on the road and be a menace to society? I am speaking about an incident that occurred or started in the Linstead area, where it is said that a couple of men in a grey Toyota Belter broke into a clothing store known as Red Rock Clothing Store that is in Linstead. They broke into the clothing store, took the highway on the way to Monique. However, the po them get a call, say them broke into the people in place, and then put out a APB describing that vehicle, Toyota Belter, like me say. It is said that from Monique to Golden Glades on the highway, there was some sorts of chase. Po intercepted the vehicle. The men jump or start blaze. The men alighted out of the vehicle, blaze up some corn after the po. The chase continue. The po, they behind them a press pedal to the metal, and people, you know exactly always what happens. Them lose control, them foot get heavy, them get bummy, and them lick up in some sorts of tree, some sorts of immovable object. It is said that the men then jump out of the vehicle, at least two of them, blaze up some more corn after the po. You know that the po is going to respond accordingly. It is said that the po blazed up back the corn and got one man as he was about to run out of the vehicle. That man got pied up. The other two take with themselves running at the bushes. However, they were later found. All three occupants of that vehicle were suffering from all sorts of GUNSHOT wounds. They were taken to the place of recovery where they are being treated under po guard. I hope that the po don't surprisingly make them escape or disappear, walk out of the place cut-free. We've heard about incidents like that. Hopefully it will not happen once again. It is said that the po recover some tool and recover a portion of assorted female clothing that was taken from the store, so therefore they caught them red-handed. There are a couple of videos that I have, and because of YouTube's policy, I am not going to show it. However, I will tell you that these men, you could see the po, one a hold the left, one a hold the right hand and right foot, vice versa, and they was walking with him like some sorts of DEAD meat. Them fling him in the vehicle, them fling the other ones them in the vehicle, and you couldn't hear them a moan and a beg, say them in a pain. And people, when you look at the ages of these people, one of them look like him about 60 or 50 something with some sorts of hard life. Sad to say, well, not sad to say, they will be getting some sorts of hard time. Then again, these judges in Jamaica are throw sympathy party, especially in the Yuletide season. So people, when me hear stuff like this, me have to wonder, wagwan, how is it that these two men on two different occasions, same chase, blaze up at the po, and then the po get them to take away. Find two other in the bush, suffering from all sorts of cornhole, and then make all three live. Nobody no DEAD, total failure in my eyes. So people, what I did, I made a couple of calls, and I called the chairman of the po Federation in the company of those officers that were there. the call sounded something like this. Ring, ring, ring. The phone ring. Police on the other side answer the call. Hi, how you doing? This is XYZ, blogger XYZ. Who this a call me? Code name, Anna Indicom. Oh, what go on, Mr. Blogger? Me there, you know. May me ask you a question, because I am very concerned. The people are curious, the people want to know. How is it that after the chairman of the Power Federation come out and make all sorts of big, bad and bold statements, say anybody in any sorts of entanglement with law enforcement officers will face the wrath, the judgment, pretty much takeouts? Well, this is what I have to say. Code name, fly upon the wall. Code name, bush of ears. What you mean, officer? People there with all sorts of cameras, so therefore we couldn't do what we're supposed to do. Code name, you know what I talk about. Me no want to go to prison. Oh, I understand. The people them too fast. The people them reach it too fast, so therefore we couldn't pull off any sorts of fast one. Well, here what now? The people them not really care anymore now, because right now the people them desperate, so therefore if and when you find yourself in these circumstances once again, you know exactly what to do. Pull the card, pull the plug, means take them out of the life and send them in the afterlife. Me just said my suggestion, because sometimes Indicom them too fast, Indicom coming like informer. Code name, do what you have to do and make the people of Jamaica feel safe and secure. You see what I say? The moral of the story is this. Man a plan, God a wipe out. These criminals thought that they could go to the people them store, where the people them work so hard, invest all sorts of money and time, and when the people them supposed to be in the biggest season of the year, them broke into the people them shop and pretty much empty out everything. They were planning that they were going to take these people's stuff, go to St. Anne's, go into the market and sell the people them stuff and make nothing but profits. More money, more money, more money. But people like them say, the more money is the more problem. Them a plan, but God a wipe out. It is called karma. Karma is a itch. She does not have any sorts of expiration date. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.